I didn't see you there. Hi. The mug was empty, by the way. Hi, my name's Mr. Matt Internet. You might have seen me on Twitch or Instagram or your local Discord server or anywhere really. You might have just ended up seeing me wandering down the road. Hi. I'm going to end up holding a special contest next weekend called Speedbangers 23. It's for speed runs. It's all about sausages. But how did we get here? Well, we ended up having an advert that we ended up putting out a couple of months ago, which was about a fictional speedrunning contest called Speedbangers 23. The whole idea of the little advert skit was supposed to be that someone kept asking over and over and over again. The runner kept asking the host, have we got any donations, have we got anything to read out? Because, you know, in a lot of these marathons they do ask, and sometimes there's nothing to say, there's nothing to end up filling that void, so they just sort of end up awkwardly sitting there for a few moments as they try to figure out what they're doing. And I thought I'd play on that in a little sketch. Now, when I ended up putting that advert out, I didn't really think too much of it, but eventually someone ended up suggesting that maybe we should make this into an actual speed run. Maybe we should. I've done this before. I've ended up having prior things that have happened like this. Cheese Mix, which was part of Dance Revolution Extreme.co.uk, and now DDR Revolution. That originally came from me and my getting kicked out of a Tournamix. I've ended up holding rock band contests at MCM London Expo, now Comic Con, many years ago. We're talking about 10 years ago now. So bringing something that's stupid and making it a reality, that tends to be my thing. And that's what we're doing with Speedbangers next weekend. Now, I could continue talking to you like this, or I could end up getting something more entertaining in. So let's bring in that little tiny yellow guy who ends up popping up in the corner to tell you that my streams are on Wednesdays at 8:30 over on www.twitch.tv/Mr. Matt Internet, and let's get him to explain it. Come on. Well, thank you, Mr. Matt, and yes, we are going to be having Speedbangers 2023 on the 3rd of June. Yes! I've hurt me back. But what exactly is a Speedbangers 2023? It's a speedrunning contest which is going to take place on the 3rd of June, which is going to involve sausage-related speedruns. Games that end up featuring some form of sausage. And that's it. Now, one of the other questions we will end up having is, are all the runs live? Now, whilst we here would love to end up having as many runs live as possible, unfortunately that's not going to be the case. Some runs will be pre-recorded, but we will give you ample warning that it is pre-recorded. We will even put up a small sign that will say pre-recorded, just so that you don't get confused. Where is it going to end up being? It's going to end up being on the Mr. Matt Internet Twitch channel. Now, this was thought over for a little while, and I've got some plans in the future. And if we end up having a decent marathon, and if there's any demand, which at the moment I don't think there's much, we will end up holding something a little bit special, either later this year, definitely next year. But it might not all be sausage related. We might be looking at something a little bit different. We might be looking at something a little bit odd for each of our marathons. Stay tuned. What can you expect to see from Speedbangers 23? Well, you're going to end up seeing some fantastic runs. You're going to end up seeing some wonderful commentary, some excellent runners. You're going to end up just seeing a lot of weird and wacky fun. And I really do think that this is going to end up being one of those speedrunning marathons that is just going to end up being a little bit of a laugh, something that's not taking itself too seriously, and that's my intention for this marathon, to end up having something that's just for fun, you know? Is this going to end up being for any form of charity? Whilst I would love to end up having this for some form of charity, I haven't actually ended up having any sort of charity. Because it's on my channel, I'm not going to end up having any sort of charity affiliation. However, I would urge you to donate to any charity that you feel is a worthy cause. Please don't subscribe, don't do anything like that. Unlock the Banger remote via channel points, whatever you need to do. Just end up donating to a charity that you care about. Mermaids is an excellent one. Anything that is a charity that's close to you or that you feel would end up benefiting from your money,
please, I know it's going to sound weird, don't sub to the channel, don't donate to me, don't do anything like that. Just donate to the causes that you believe are worthy, please. Maybe next time we'll end up having a charity affiliated with us. We'll have something that will along those sorts of lines. But for the time being, this is just a totes cash, you know, hashtag casual speedrunning marathon that's just focused on sausages / bangers. How can I get involved? Well, Mr. Matt Internet of the future will put a QR code handily here, so if you're watching on something that isn't mobile or on browser, then you can easily end up accessing it via this. However, we will also end up having the Ongus link below in the description for this video. We end up having the submissions closing very, very soon as of the recording of this video. I think we've only got about 4 days left of the submission window. So please, if you're thinking about it, submit. And if you've got any questions or queries, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm on the Twitters, the Instagrams, all the usual places that you can end up finding humans nowadays. Do I need to do anything to end up watching Speedbangers 23? No, not really, just end up going to www.twitch.tv/MrMattInternet and you will end up seeing it on June the 3rd from about 11 o'clock in the morning BST. We will end up having the full schedule shown the day before, so you'll end up being able to see which runs that you're interested in. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Flash game Garlips is going to end up being able to submit. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the other submissions. I think Big Scared has got something on the horizon, which I'm very excited to end up seeing. So, if you're interested in watching, if you're interested in submitting, if you're interested in helping out in some sort of way, please feel free to reach out and I will be happy to end up assisting you. We're looking for people who've not really ended up hosting speedrun marathons before. You can end up joining on board. We are going to end up making sure that this is okay for smaller people, so please try to refrain from swearing during the runs and during the commentary or during the hosting. I would prefer to keep this as PG as possible, if that's okay. So, there you have it. That was the little video that ended up being about Speedbangers 23. I hope you're having a most excellent day. I'm hoping that you are well and you're enjoying this glorious weekend. It's incredibly sunny and warm where I am, so I am roasting in this suit. And I will see you at some point in the near future. Bye for now.